Well, we all know the name Dr. Anthony Fauci, the nation's top infectious disease expert, gaining prominence during the pandemic. A Dobbs Ferry documentary filmmaker got an up-close look at the famous doctor, who's now battling his second global health crisis. News 12's Michelle Brown has that story.
He said, we want to make a documentary about Tony Fauci.
So that's exactly what Dobbs Ferry resident Allie Moss and her husband Jon Bardin did. The couple collaborating with two Emmy Award-winning directors to produce a National Geographic documentary chronicling the life and work of Dr. Anthony Fauci, the nation's top infectious disease expert.
We knew from the beginning that this film would be essentially a portrait of a man whose character was forged in the early years of HIV/AIDS and tested during COVID.
God help us.
The filmmakers capturing Fauci navigating a divisive political climate during the pandemic as head of the National Institutes of Health.
When COVID hit, he became this target.
But also showing a rare behind-the-scenes look at his family life. Moss also saw Fauci, the humble and kind man, not afraid to say he's sorry after reprimanding a filmmaker.
I'm out walking on the Old Croton Aqueduct Trail and I see on my cell phone Tony Fauci, and I was like, what did I do now? Why is he calling me back? And I pick up the phone and he says, Allie, I just want to apologize for how I treated you yesterday.
As for what Fauci thinks of the documentary Fauci,
his immediate reaction was, I'm so glad you didn't make me out to be a saint, because I'm not a saint. I have flaws like anybody.
A portrait of the esteemed doctor as a real person, as told to two Dobbs Ferry locals. Michelle Brown, News 12.
I'm very interested to see that. And the filmmakers say they followed Dr. Fauci from March of 2020 at the start of the pandemic up until this past summer. They say he never stopped working during the entire process.